Focaccia di Recco. After resting 2 pieces of dough of equal size for about 30 minutes, I'm flattening the first piece using my hands, using the rolling pin, although mostly my hands, slapping the dough a little bit, like in a Neapolitan pizza in the south of Italy, using my knuckles, not just my hands, to hold the dough, to stretch the dough so that it doesn't tear, getting the feel for the dough as it stretches. It's going to take some trial and error. Be delicate with it, but dance with it a little bit. Box with it, if you will, so that the dough itself starts to dance and become elastic. Oil the pan and then place this first layer of dough onto the pan, making sure that it covers the outside edges of the pan. Okay? Now, this recipe is a tour of Italy because we're using the technique from the south, similar to the Neapolitan pizza somewhat, but we're also using an ingredient from Liguria in the north of Italy. Add some sea salt, drizzle some olive oil if you like, and then start working with our second half of the dough. Using the same technique, slapping the dough a little bit, stretching it with my hands, using my knuckles, before we carefully place this top layer onto the pan, onto the cheese. When we do that, we're going to make sure that it covers the entire pan over the outside edges, stretching it as we place it on top of the pan, because we want this focaccia to be light and elastic for this dough. Now, if there are some tears, some holes in the top layer, don't worry about it. In fact, we're going to make some tears. We're going to make some holes in this dough so that the air escapes and doesn't puff up too much during the baking process. We're going to get rid of the excess dough with the rolling pin. Again, making this a very light focaccia. Next, we're going to seal the 2 layers together so that none of this hard-to-find stracchino cheese escapes. Going to press it down a little bit, make some tears again, drizzle some olive oil, and bake it for 7 to 10 minutes at the highest temperature, 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 Celsius. And there you have it. Beautiful, thin, light focaccia di Recco for you. Follow me on Instagram, ChemoGemo. Also on Facebook. Leave me some comments, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy.